fast. Yeah, so I'm really behind now, which I wasn't planning on doing. Of course, I never planned to get behind, but it always ends up happening anyway. So, first and foremost, I, other than, fixing this one, I have not crocheted anything but really, really small BTS army bombs. I crocheted 98 really, really small army bombs for the BTS concert I went to. By the way, amazing concert. Oh my god, I would literally, I never thought I would ever get to go to a concert for BTS, or any concert really. I'm very poor, and also concerts are just one of those things that is, I guess, hard to get into, but it does depend on who you're seeing, and the point is, they can really put on a show like no other, which of course I knew, but it's different in person, you know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing. I went at the beginning of May. Obviously, it's not the end of May. I had a bad few mental health weeks. It was not great after that. So, but I'm doing fine now, and I want to get back into the swing of things. So, as you can see, I wove in the ends for these. I fixed this one. I did this one with a smaller hook size, so now it's actually the same size as the other ones. I'm gonna keep doing that where I've written down the hook sizes I used for all these, and then I'm going to do that for the rest of them, obviously. So honestly, these first couple videos where I'm doing ones that I haven't done yet, like this time I have just a classic granny square with color changes, and then a flower, which I haven't done before. We'll see which hook size actually is good for it to be this size. Hopefully just a 5. I'm gonna default to a 5. But like the checkerboard one, it ended up being bigger. I needed to use a 4, and the bubble drops is smaller, so I need to use a 6. It's not a big deal. Anyway, this is the lineup so far. I've also started, I wasn't doing this originally, but I recorded which colors I used for each one, because I was like, I don't know if I'll actually put them in the order that they actually go in. I have to decide once I have all of them if I like the way it looks in the actual order it's supposed to go in. For, obviously I'll do the pattern in the actual order it's supposed to get in, but for the colors, if it's like, oh, I really don't want, it actually goes like this. If I'm like, I really don't want this beach one and this beach one right next to each other, I might change it up. Anyway, let's get started. The first one I have here is a classic with color change. Oh, I was going to, real quick, just update you. Obviously, we are now on week... Oh, my computer froze. Dang it! I just started. Okay, hang on. Let me pick out my colors that I'm gonna do. I think we'll just do brown and white. That's easy and simple. I think I'm just gonna do brown and white. That's easy. Simple. Good. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one. This one's easy because I can just do however many rows I need to get to the size. I don't have to do more or less because it's not a it's not a specific pattern. Okay, now I can say what I was gonna say. I wanted to, we're in week is read, and then 127,378 words read, which, that's not quite accurate, because I read a couple of fanfics that were rereads that I didn't add to this, even though I should have. I just didn't, because I was lazy, I don't know. But I'm more focused on my pages read anyway, because I already know I read a bunch of fanfiction, but I've actually not been reading that much fanfiction this year as I usually do. So, there's that. Anyway, so yeah, 4,576 pages that I've read so far this year, and we're only halfway through, so I think I'm gonna get to 10,000 pages this year, which is incredible considering I barely read last year. I did not read books last year at all, or the year before that, I barely read. I read more last year than I did the previous 5 years, but this year I'm reading more than I've read in the last decade combined, I think. I mean, I'm not that old, but okay. We're gonna do white and brown. Just put that in there. And then I will put I'm just gonna use the 5mm, and then I will put how many rows I did when I'm done with it. So let's start with, I'm gonna start with brown. Whoa. 2, 3. It's, okay, I'm already, it's really awkward holding these lately, because I spent so long making those really tiny army bombs. They were so small. It was a 2mm hook, that's what I used. Oh my god. And my sister was supposed to help me with them, but she could not do them. She can't do micro crochet very well, and she couldn't see the black yarn. She couldn't see the stitches, so it wasn't really possible for her to be doing them. So I just did them all, and it was really bad. I had to do at least 4 a day, and it got to a point where I was just towards the end, I was like, I'm literally so over this. I'm never crocheting ever again. But, and then I didn't, for 3 weeks, I did not crochet a single thing. So, this is not the first time I've crocheted since then, because I had to fix the checkerboard one. But this is, I'm still feeling really awkward about it. When I first did the checkerboard one, I literally forgot how to hold it. I just couldn't do it. It was really bad. Oh, I just used the outside thread. Dang it. It's okay. It's just for this, so this row shouldn't be too much, and then I can do the proper side next time. How about that? These classic granny squares are my low end of the scale. This one is because I only read 111 pages that week. just read like 10 pages a day, and that's it. I usually try to read at least 50 pages, but sometimes I just am not in the mood. But I've been reading every day. I missed my reading the concert day, so I lost my streak, but that's the only day I've missed reading, so that was 3. Oh, I'm cutting those really long, jeez. Pull this. Oh my god. I thought the 4mm hook felt massive. Oh no. This one feels huge. I think maybe 4 will do the trick, but it might have to be 5. We'll see. Okay, let's actually do the center pull this time. This is good because I'll know for 2 separate squares how many rows to do. Because my lowest of the scale is just a regular grainy square with like just solid color. I don't actually know if I've gotten that one yet because I think it's like 50 pages. Actually, it might be 0 to 100. Let me check. Oh yeah, I've gotten it once. There was 1 week where I read 99 pages. So that's when I got it. honestly, once I block them, it should be okay. But I think 4 is okay. I think that's fine. It's mostly the same. I don't think the checkerboard is a good reference point, although the first star I made is kind of, or was this the first star I made, or was this the first star I made? I don't really remember. I don't know, they're all gonna be kind of wonky. I think I would rather it be bigger than smaller, though. I don't know. Because the problem is one more row will add like this much on the end. I don't know. I think it's okay. I'm gonna leave it be. I think it'll be fine. Okay. The next one is a new one. It's a flower. A fountain flower granny square. Ooh, that's really pretty. I'm thinking I maybe have to do a 4 for this. Maybe. We'll try the 5, and if it looks like it's getting too big, I'll pull back. Oh my god. I have to get down. Okay. Okay. Chain 2 down. Chain 1 does not count as a stitch. Chain 2 counts as a stitch. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do my teal for this one. Alright, we're starting with a magic ring as always. because I still have one more to do. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. My God. 2, 2, 3. 3. 3. Chain 2, double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. That was 2. 2, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, slip stitch into the chain. Alright, and then 6, 7. Okay, I think this one, the size is good, so. Oh my god. Snip that. As before, I'm gonna be weaving ends off camera, so. There we go. There's the little flower. The flower. I don't know. It is a flower, but that one's really pretty. I like that one. Let me mark that I did that one in teal. Okay. Next we have our star, which, oh boy. I the second one I did of this one did great, but the one after that was not. The first one I did was not that good. We haven't done a brown and gray color combo yet, so let's do that. Let me just mark that brown and gray. Does anybody else change how they write gray every single time they write it? Or is that just me? I know it's like, I think it's, one is like the British way and then the other is the American way, but I don't know. I change every time. Sorry, my chair's a little squeaky. It didn't used to be, but. Okay, magic ring, chain 3, 14 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was single crochet, double crochet, double crochet, triple crochet. Single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, triple crochet. This part is easy. Slip stitch. branching out and doing some other kinds of ASMR. I love crocheting, and crocheting is my special interest and everything, but ASMR is also sort of a special interest of mine too. And I really like the kind of wacky, sort of ridiculous kind of role plays. I sometimes will watch like realism role plays, but like, I really like the wacky, dumb, silly ones. I don't know if I would be any good at that kind of stuff, but I was thinking about like, since I'm doing this reading blanket, I'm reading a lot, I was thinking about maybe making a video just ranting about all the books that I've been reading this year. I think that could be a fun idea. Or just like a video of me while I'm working on writing, doing, because of the keyboard. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get in the stitch. What the hell is happening? There we go. And then like, I made one video of me just reading a book, doing that kind of ambient sound, and I liked making that one, but I haven't made any more since. So, okay. There we go. Okay. Yay, my star. I don't know how you prevent it from being so curved. I don't know that. Change color, right? Fasten off. Okay. Try to get that slip stitch to be as tight as possible. Okay. We'll just start in the top right, yeah. Here. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be any good at role plays or anything, but I don't know. I just like making videos. I want to make some fun stuff, so. Okay, single crochet. Back lip only, right? Okay, back loop only, half double, double, extended double. I remember looking at the chart is a lot easier. Than looking at the written pattern. Extended double crochet. It's chain 2, not 3. Okay. I've got a Pierce the Veil song stuck in my head. Then change color, right? Yes. Alright, there we go. This one feels... Okay, I was like, it feels bigger than the others, but it's actually not. There's that one. Yay! And then the last one we have is a checkerboard, which... Oh, this will take forever. This one is actually because the checkerboard one, this checkerboard one is actually because my words were higher than my pages for that week, which doesn't usually happen. Okay, find the pattern. Let's do peach and teal together. That might be fun. Okay. Oh, I don't know which one to start with though. Also, I need to use the 4, not that one. These colors are nuts together. I love it though. Oh my god. One thing about this pattern is it's gonna open up that magic ring. Oh my god. I might have to weave this in just to keep it from opening. Two, right? Two, yeah. I'm thinking of this because the color of this, but I've been reading books by this author named T.G. Klune. I read House in the Cerulean Sea first, and I loved it so much that I decided to just start reading like all of his books. I'm on my third one, so I haven't read that many of his. I read Under the Whispering Door after Thousand Cerulean Sea, and then I read and then I found out that Cerulean Sea has a sequel, so that's the one I'm reading right now. But I just adore his books. They're all he's queer, so they're all queer, and they're just amazing. The way he writes is just his characterizations are so good, and the way he writes emotion is just amazing. Genuinely. And I cry a lot reading his books. Like, I'm a crybaby, I will admit this. It's really easy to make me cry. But when I'm reading, like, it's, I say it's easy to make me cry, but, like, not when I'm reading. Like, I have to really be connected to the characters and everything, and boy, does he get me to that point. He really does. It's incredible. Like, every single book I have cried. Like, even I'm like 75% of the way through the sequel to Cerulean Sea, which is called Somewhere Beyond the Sea. And I've cried like 10 times. They're just so good. I love them a lot. And so far, they've all had happy endings. So, that's a win for me. Don't get me wrong, I love an angsty book, but sometimes I just want some feel-good books, and they've all been pretty feel-good. I say that, but Under the Whispering Door was genuinely devastating, despite having a happy ending. That thing, I don't know. Under the Whispering Door is a book about this guy who dies, and then finds out that, like, the afterlife is, it's not like, how do I explain this? It's got, like, there's a reaper and then a ferryman, and he falls in love with the ferryman, but, like, he's dead, so it's like, what the heck? But, I literally, that one was so devastating, and I think part of it was, I can't tell if I read that at the perfect time in my life or at a horrible time in my life, because part of why my mental health was so bad over the past few weeks was because I've been thinking a lot about my future and, like, getting old and dying. So I was just getting really anxious about it. But, so, I don't know. I don't know if this book helped or made it worse, because I read it right in the middle, in the thick of it, of me having these feelings and these thoughts, So, yeah, I don't know if it was a good time or a really, really bad time to read it, but I can say that I genuinely, but I can say I really loved it, and there's a lot of good, like, lessons in there about living and about dying, but, I won't get into it, but, like, I was having anxiety attacks multiple times a day, and part of that was just thinking about my future and getting old, because I've never been able to see myself having a future like that, like my grandparents, like, I've never been able to see myself like that, and I think about that, like, I think that's actually a pretty common experience from what I've heard, for trans people, especially trans people who realized, well into their teens or adulthood. I've heard other trans people deal with that, so, but I've never really been able to rectify that, so, it's not like I'm, gonna do something to myself, but it's just something I frequently think about, and reading a book about death while, what's the word? Dithering, I guess, over death was maybe not the brightest idea I've ever had, but it was certainly an idea. This one's ending up even bigger. Oh no. The next book I'm going to be reading by him is The Bones Beneath My today and got that one. I also got Bloodmarked, which is the second book in the Legendborn series. I read Legendborn at the beginning of the year and meant to read the rest of the series and then just didn't. So I'm gonna try to just get that one in a little bit in between. Maybe if I'm just bored, sitting, doing nothing, I'll read that. Although lately when I'm bored just sitting doing nothing, I end up playing Minecraft, so I might make a video of playing Minecraft ASMR because right now I'm making a tree farm in my sister and my friends and mine's realm, and it's a pretty big project, so it might be nice to do a video on that. Get some good stuff in, because it's gonna be digging and building, and I like those sounds. So maybe I do that. Just an hour of digging or something. Alright, last stitch here. And I'm done. This one, oh god. First of all, I don't think the camera does justice for how insane these colors are together. Like, they look good, but also, like, in an insane way. Also, that is significantly bigger than the rest of my squares. This is, like, as big as this one was. I don't know what to do about that. It might just have to be that. That might just have to be how it is. This blanket is gonna be really, really chaotic. Not just colors and the randomness of the designs put together, but also just, like, if some of the squares are way bigger than the others, it will, like, pinch the sides and have it, like, puff outward. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be really, really, I'm not gonna say bad. I don't think it'll be bad. It's just gonna be strange. Anyway, I'll leave those ends off camera. This is good. This is good. I worked on it. Yay me. Go me. I'm gonna try to pump out these in some videos here and get going on that because I am super behind. We're halfway through the year and I have not done, like, any of them. Almost halfway anyway. So yeah, there we go. This is where I'm going to leave it, and in the meantime, while I'm working on the rest of these, making videos and stuff with them, I've been playing Subnautica on my sister and mine's gaming channel. The first one, not the second one. I'm not going to play the second one for a while. I don't like playing early access games. Anyway, I'm going to wait. But I'm excited to play it. I'm also eventually going to get Paralives and play that, and also Minecraft, and I'm probably going to stream Minecraft actually on Twitch, but anyway, the point is, in the meantime, if you want to go watch some of those, I'd appreciate that. I have a lot of fun. The most recent one I did is part 11. I actually think that one's pretty fun. I liked that video. I didn't even do much in it. I just upgraded all of my batteries and power cells to ions, but, like, I think my commentary was good. I was actually pretty proud of that one, so whatever. Anyway, let's see if I remember my outro. This is, like, the third time I've not made a video in so long that I've forgotten it. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing, as well as checking out my other social medias and my gaming channel, as well as my website where you can purchase crochet work from me. And I think that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.